What if the moment the crowd was supposed to go crazy made them go quiet instead? That right there, that moment you just saw, that was supposed to be one of the greatest moments of the new year in professional wrestling. That was supposed to make you jump off your couch. That was supposed to send the internet into absolute meltdown. Instead, crickets. I'm talking dead silence, confused faces, and a comment section across every major wrestling platform that looked less like a celebration and more like a crime scene investigation. And here's what's got me fired up today. WWE had an entire roster of women, some of the most talented, most deserving, most overperformers in the history of this company, and they handed that Royal Rumble win to Liv Morgan. Again. Now, before you click off, before you run to the comments to defend her, and I know you want to, you need to hear this out. Because this isn't about Liv Morgan as a person. This isn't a hate piece. This is about a creative decision that exposed a deep, systemic crack in how WWE books its women's division. And if you love women's wrestling, truly love it, this should make you furious. Stay with me, because it's about to get uncomfortable. Let's set the scene. January 2026, the Royal Rumble. The women's match is electric. We've got talent from every era in that ring. The crowd is buzzing. Momentum is building. There are moments where the audience is practically begging to explode. And then, number 30 hits. The music drops. Liv Morgan walks out. And you could feel it, that hesitation, that collective pause in arenas that should have been rocking. That's not normal. At a Royal Rumble, when the right person hits that entrance, the building comes unglued. That pop should have shaken the camera. Instead, it felt like the crowd was waiting to see if they were supposed to cheer. Liv goes on to win. She eliminates the final competitor. Confetti falls. And in the comment sections, on Twitter, on Reddit, in barbershops and Discord servers across the wrestling world, the overwhelming reaction wasn't joy. It was, really? Her again? That reaction, that specific reaction, is a creative failure. Full stop. Here's my unique angle, and pay attention because this is the part WWE doesn't want to talk about. Liv Morgan is not the villain of this story. WWE's inability to create new stars is. Think about what they've done with Liv since her first major championship run. They kept her in the spotlight, kept her relevant, kept her in title pictures and marquee matches. On the surface, that sounds like good booking, right? Keep your champion strong. Keep your star shining. But there's a tipping point. There's a moment where keeping someone relevant starts working against them, where familiarity doesn't breed loyalty, it breeds fatigue. Liv Morgan hit that tipping point months ago, and instead of pulling back, giving her character room to evolve, creating genuine distance so her return would mean something, WWE doubled down. They kept her in the conversation so long that by the time the Rumble came around, the crowd had already emotionally processed her entire arc. There was nothing left to discover, nothing left to be excited about. She wasn't a surprise, she wasn't a reward, she was just there. And when the winner of a Royal Rumble is someone the crowd has already emotionally checked out on, you don't just waste the Rumble moment, you waste the WrestleMania moment that comes with it. Now here's where I want you to actually think. Look at the women's division right now. Look at the memes sitting on the sidelines with undeniable momentum, undeniable crowd connection, undeniable storytelling potential. Names that would have made that Rumble moment feel like a genuine watershed. What about a surprise return that nobody saw coming? What about a call-up from NXT who's been tearing the house down for 12 straight months and deserves that coronation moment on the grandest stage? What about someone who's been doing the work in the mid-card, someone the crowd has been begging to be elevated, and all she needed was this moment, this one win, to launch her into a different stratosphere?
That's what the Royal Rumble is designed for. It's a rocket ship. It takes someone and it launches them. It changes trajectories. It makes new stars. Instead, WWE used that rocket ship to fly someone who already has a private jet. And the most infuriating part, the most absolutely maddening part of all of this, it didn't help Liv either. Because a Rumble win only means something when the crowd is invested, when they're standing and screaming and losing their minds, when they carry that energy all the way to WrestleMania. Without that organic investment, you're just putting a belt of hype on someone and hoping the audience eventually catches up. They won't. They never do. Let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about one Rumble match. This is a pattern. WWE has a habit, a dangerous, reputation-damaging habit, of identifying a handful of women who they consider safe and cycling booking decisions through that same small group on repeat. And what that does over time is it sends a message to every other woman on that roster. It sends a message to the audience. It says, the ceiling is real, the glass is thick, and we know exactly who we're going to push regardless of what you people in those seats are telling us. That message kills crowd investment. That message is why you get silence when you should get explosions. Women's wrestling has never been more talented at every level. The depth of this division is staggering. But depth means nothing if the booking philosophy is built around scarcity, around protecting a chosen few instead of building an ecosystem where any woman on that roster could theoretically have her moment. The 2026 Women's Royal Rumble was a chance to make a statement, a chance to say, we are listening, we are building, we are creating the next generation of must-see stars. They didn't take it. And every single one of us who watches this product, who buys the tickets, who streams the pay-per-views, we felt that missed opportunity in real time. Look, Liv Morgan is talented. She has charisma. In the right story, with the right creative direction, she is absolutely a valuable piece of this roster. But this win, in this moment, given everything surrounding it, it was a mistake. Not because of who Liv is, but because of what WWE chose not to do. They chose safety over storytelling. They chose the familiar over the extraordinary. And in a business where the entire product runs on emotion, on surprise, on the electric feeling of something you've never seen before, playing it safe is the most dangerous thing you can do. The women's division deserved better. The roster deserved better. And frankly, even Liv Morgan deserved better, because she deserved a Rumble win that the whole world celebrated instead of debated. WWE, the clock is ticking. WrestleMania is coming. You have a chance to course correct, to build something real, something the fans can feel in their chest. Don't waste it. All right, WrestleScope, I need to hear from you right now. Do you think Liv Morgan winning with 2026 Women's Royal Rumble was the right call, or did WWE drop the ball on one of the biggest opportunities of the year? Who did you want to see win? Who should be heading to WrestleMania? Drop your take in the comments right now. I am reading every single one and responding today. I want the debate. I want the heat. Prove me wrong if you think you can. And if this video fired you up, if you felt something watching this, then hit that like button, because that tells the algorithm this conversation matters and gets it in front of every wrestling fan who needs to see it. Share this video with that one friend who thinks WWE's women's division booking is fine. Make them watch it. Make them defend it. And if you are not yet subscribed to WrestleScope, what are you doing? We are in this every single week, breaking down the moments that matter, asking the questions nobody else wants to ask, and never, ever sugarcoating what we see.